Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Urban Tricky Trial Deluxe Edition. This game is developed and published by Tate Multimedia and releases on July 22nd, 2021. Now, at the time of recording this video, I'm afraid I don't know the price quite for the game, but we should have a link down in the description where you can purchase the game once it is available for release. If you don't see a link down there, tag me in the comments, I'll get sure to add one. Outside of that, though, let's dive into the game. So, what is Urban Trial Tricky Deluxe Edition? It's basically a motorcycle trick stunting game that's going to take you through a wide variety of levels that are going to range from things where you do score goals, time attacks, basically kind of point-to-point goals, as well as just overall competition levels, where you're going to be going around trying to collect things from money bags to completing and trying to knock out different challenges in different stages, where you're going to try to ultimately complete and perfect the entire game if you want to walk away with the full 1000 out of 1000 gamer score for the game. Now, so far, I have played a ton of the levels, and I've only managed to get 450 gamer score. There's not a ton of achievements in this game, as there's only 10, and 4 of them really demand you to do everything in the game. So if you're a completionist who struggles with getting everything done in a game, this might not be the game for you. But I will tell you, if you are a fan of trials, or motorcycle style stunting games, this might actually be a game that's right up your alley. So let's dive into the game. I'll show a little bit of gameplay off while we're talking here. Now, control wise, this is a pretty straightforward and simple game. You simply will use your triggers and combinations of buttons to perform tricks while you're using your motorcycle and trying to get ultimately the highest score possible. When you're playing the game, your goal is more or less to go from point to point. And then while you're completing and interacting on the levels, you're also going to get opportunities to collect collectibles and really traverse different and new areas when you're playing. Now, the game will present you modes, so like we're playing right now is just kind of a score mode. So you're going to get X amount of times to X amount of time to really complete the stage and get everything done. Now, you can chain everything you do with score multipliers, as well as trying to just combo up to get as best score that you really can. Now, if you do crash and fail, don't worry, as a lot of the levels in the game are honestly very, generous in the time that you need to complete things. You can generally chain together one pretty massive trick just to hit all 5 stars. Or you can just be completely silly like I'm being here and just not really care while you're playing. The game presents very simple controls, and one thing that I do like about it is even if you're not a very skilled person playing the game, you can chain together some pretty simple combos just by kind of rotating your guy around and doing wheelies when you're playing, so you don't really have to worry about learning all these special trick combos and really what you're doing. And when you are doing those sort of combo time modes, the game does show you the tricks and button combinations that you need to perform. Now, there are collectibles in the game, in the sense like there's money bags and things that you can do to work on stars that will slowly unlock different cosmetic things. Nothing that's going to really change your performance capabilities in the game, but more just unlock different content for you. When you're trying to go through all the collectibles and challenges, one thing that I do enjoy about the game is it does kind of tell you what you need to do everything in the game, so you're not really going to have to ever wonder, oh, what is that challenge that I missed, or what is that combination that I need to do, as the game will tell you what you need to do to really unlock everything in all the various points and stages. As you can see, you can stop at any time to figure out what the extra challenges are beyond just the stages, and you can always figure out what the game wants you to do. Also, from the main menu here on the screen, is every stage will show you what your objectives are. So let's hit play here, and you can see really what you need to do. So you need to perform tricks to get points, and you can see your current star levels, as well as if there's money bags, if you've collected everything, and then what the special challenges you need to do to get all the bonus stuff. So it could be something as easy as going from point A to point B, as you can see here in this time mode. The game does give you, a nice variety, but not throwing too much at you. As far as kind of rating the visuals and feel of the game, I think the soundtrack is nice. It's cartoony, it's quirky, it's not being too serious while trying to have a ton of fun itself. I would like to maybe see a little more kind of content come in later in the game, as well as one thing that makes this kind of challenging is I don't really know the price point. So I usually like to factor when I give reviews on games, how much they cost, because I definitely think that's a very important thing when it comes to rating a game, is you really should look at a game that costs, $20 a lot differently than a game that's trying to charge you $30 or $40, and that is one of the things I try to factor and think about when I'm reviewing games. I'd like to see this game come in around at a $15 price point. If it's anything much more than that, I definitely recommend waiting on a sale, as you can spend a little more money and honestly pick up a Trials game, which is then going to give you tons of level editors, online multiplayer and everything, is this game doesn't feature online multiplayer, so I can't really race with my friends or do much to interact with them. Control wise, as you can see, it's just a very simple amount of controls. Some of the stuff that you can do to unlock things is you can spend your money to buy additional tricks that'll let you do even more in the game. That is tied to an achievement where you will need to buy everything. You can customize your bike and do some little painting and kind of designs here, as well as change up how your rider looks, but that's pretty much the extent of the customization features of the game. Not that it really matters to me, as I'm generally somebody who doesn't care too much about customization, but who knows, you might want to go around and be a banana on a motorcycle. That's completely up to you. Overall, if I have to give this game any type of a review, I'm going to kind of factor it on what I hope to see the price point be at. If it's between, that $15-$20 price point, I definitely think it's a solid 7 out of 10, but much more than that, I definitely think you should look at passing on the game. Remember, like I said, it's about a 400 to 500 gamer score, easy game for most people. You're just going to have to really grind and work at these additional achievements to find everything. I'm sure there'll be some level guides out there, but you still have to put in some skill to get everything knocked out to complete all the challenges. Outside of that, I hope you guys do enjoy this review. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great day.